Hey guys, let's say bringing you another video. Welcome back to game 2. I just had to go deal with Maya, so I've not swapped to the mute stream. Whew. So wait, bans. Twisted Fate. I guess you just don't want to let Faker have it, to be fair. Varus and Senna. Vi said Johnny Nico. So they're getting rid of the Nico. That, T1 played. Right, I'm going to swap to the clean feed now. Okay. I don't want the caster one. I don't like listening to the casters, and for me to talk, it's really distracting. Hearing them talk as well. Alright, so EST are going for a relative early game comp again. They're just going to get lane swapped on it again, man. So at least Lee Sin is a bit more early game prowess, and they're taking it away, so that's good. But then Cassante, again, he can just lane against two people. So right now, I'd predict that T1 will just lane swap. Obviously, EST knows that happened last game. EST may preemptively do it. And again, this is where the mind games come in. If EST preemptively put their bot lane top, Faker or T1 could predict that they're going to do it and then just put their bot lane bot. It's a really kind of weird situation, but yeah. Huh? Why are you hovering supports, bruh? Huh? Okay. I was very confused. So there's the Ari again, same pick. It's blind mid. You can play it into anything. So Faker on Ori. So I would say T1 needs. Wait, what's their support? Oh, is it Ori? Is it Rumble support? Ooh, spicy. Okay, because it's Rumble support, I can nearly 100% guarantee T1 does not want to play this lane phase against a Draven Ashe. Draven, powerful early game, Ashe, annoying poke, and Rumble's a melee champ. Like, they 100% don't want to lane against that. So T1, if I had to predict, they're going to try and just, like, not play the lane phase. EST has to do everything they can to early scout if the lane swap is happening, and they have to swap it. They have to. Like, there's no if, buts, or maybes. If they don't get that lane phase and manage to get ahead, then this again is going to be another GG. Yeah, Mika just said, everyone remember to hydrate in this weather. Also counts for your pets. True. We've got 2 water bowls of Miss Maya. One in this office, because that's where I normally am, and one in the kitchen downstairs. So we have 2 on the go at any given time. To be fair, I need to, like, hydrate more. To be fair, I always forget to drink. Like, legit. Always. And by the evening, I'm like, I've got a really bad headache. And then Queen Pleb goes, how much did you drink? I'm like, not a lot. Okay, so comp-wise, by the way... I need to look at the comps again. Because again, in pro play, not everything has to be a wombo combo. It's the easiest level of strength, I would say. Wombo combo together, win the team fight. Obviously, T1 has got Rumble. Rumble is a beast. And with modern support, obviously, with half of people not playing actual supports... yeah, you can basically play whatever you want. Rumble's got really high base damage, so I'm not honestly too surprised that they're playing Rumble. Okay, so as I mentioned, what EST has to do is scout if the lane swap is happening. They really have to make sure that they don't let the lane swap happen. Wait, what? Ashe started a long sword. Wow. They are really going for an early kill. Delaying support item on this patch. So, by the way, this is after the patch that you can't do Doran's Blade. Obviously, a lot of Ashes were starting Doran's Blade, getting a first blood because it's so powerful, then buying the support item. You can't do that. Oh my god, the lane swap is happening again. EST hasn't scouted properly. Oh my god, 2 games in a row, dude. You're doing double longsword. You're having to win early lane. You've committed to that. That is so bad that Ash now can't be already farming up a support item. Hello, Miss Maya. Oh my god, they really should have scouted that better. Oh god. Also, for the YouTube viewers and Twitch viewers, there you go. There she is. These puppies. Here's puppies. You okay? Oh, I heard a flash. God, they are really going for Faker. Oh! And they get it. So, hilariously, the exact same thing has happened, by the way. That T1 do a lane swap. EST did not scout it correctly. And the top laner, which is, what is his name? Zothvi. He runs through mid. And maybe, again, on last game when they were doing that Yone, maybe that's what they were trying to do. Maybe they were trying to get a play. Ooh, okay. I like this. A level 1 Cassante against 4 people. Will he come? Oh, he hit level 2. That can make a difference. Not enough. Oh, he didn't get a kill. So that is good. I like it by EST. So what EST are doing is like, right, you're doing a lane swap. Okay. Do it again. Kill him again. Kill him again. 100%. Kill him again. I'd say that TP by Zeus was a little bit too early. Oh, if you get a kill. Oh, dude. So again, they get an early kill on Faker. And they get another kill. Does he get one? No. Oh my god, that was so close to Zeus. Okay, this is better for EST. I like it. They're taking what I would call initiative. They, again, didn't scout well. But at least this time, they're not just letting the lane phase happen. And Draven got a kill this game, which is good. Last game, they just kind of let it happen. I don't know what you want, my. They just kind of let it happen, and then eventually they got kind of, like, frozen out. So this kill on Faker, obviously, was good. Really nice charm. And the bigger thing was Faker, actually, flashing straight because Aatrox preemptive flashed. Very nice. So yeah, a lot of flashes burnt, which obviously then did lead to Ari dying later on because she didn't have flash herself. So that's obviously the support rumble with then the damage, with a flash, with an auto, and they do get a kill there off Faker. So I like that EST has taken a bit more power in the early game because I think last game they got confused. That's the best way I can explain it. Oh, give me your paw. Okay. They got confused. They didn't really know what to do. What they've done this time is, okay, you're doing a lane swap. Well, we're just going to tower dive Zeus twice. I like it. I think that's a really good decision to do. And it worked. The only problem is, even though Cassante has died twice, Aatrox has got 0 CS right now. So they're actually even on gold because Aatrox has got 3 assists. But it's not ideal to have 0 farm at near 5 minutes. My mate, I can't play right now. I'm sorry. Go settle or go play. Go have zoomies. And she's not... The reason, by the way, why I'm not gymming and stuff today is she wasn't amazing, like, well last night, and she's acting a little bit weird, so I just wanted to make sure she wasn't home alone. Alright, so the tower dive is happening, but Lee Sin is here preemptively, which is good by Lee. I think it's just going to be a negated 2v2. Smart play by the Lee Sin to be there, so I guess predicted, you're going to try and do the dive. That looked really weird. So Zeus is going to try and force fights on the Aatrox to try and make him not get farmed, by the way. I can't play ball. Puppy dog. So yeah, especially under tower where he's going to try and get that little bit of free CS. If Zeus be's annoying, is like, hey, hit me instead, it denies farm. So yeah. So this game, I would say earlier than obviously last game, EST have managed to get the lanes in the correct place for them. So Ashe and Draven are now actually laning against Kalista Rumble. That is good for EST, especially that they started with Draven having a kill. So when he now matches them, he's got an Essence Reaver. So that's pretty good. So fights are happening. if I was this Aatrox, I'm not 100% convinced I would actively take fights because, well, you need to get farm. Emotes are being used. Cassante gets a solo bolo. Solo kills are quite rare in pro play. I think the Aatrox, I don't, you don't know their mentality. You don't know what's going on in their minds. You're playing against T1. It's day one of MSI. It's going to be stressful. And I think, sometimes the stress can get to people. And if I was the Aatrox, for actively fighting, I think is the wrong decision. I think he needed just to kind of turtle a little bit, get a bit of farm back, and then focus on other things. You believe it's pronounced Zeus, not Zeus. But it's spelled Zeus. Again, I'm not going to get pronunciations perfect here in pro games, I'll try my best. Alright, so again, laning back in bot lane. If you're wondering, by the way, why this may have happened, so Aatrox went back to top lane to try and get some free farms, and naturally the bot lane's going down there. It's basically a little bit of a game of cat and mouse. Look at that rumble damage, by the way. Ooh! Got lethality, Callista. Again, if you're wondering why lethality, by the way, not on hit, I would imagine it's because they're against a Draven. Lethality, so Callista is no pushover in lane phase. She's not Draven level of strength, really. But what can nearly gonna kind of get her to Draven level is two things. One, continuously give her an XP lead, and that's what they've been doing with these lane swaps. And two, lethality. So lethality is stupidly powerful. It's a quicker power spike than the kind of on-hit build, and that's what they're doing. They're going to try and get one more tower play and then probably run away. Lee Sin is looking, but he's walked straight into a pink ward. Hello, my. Walked straight into a pink ward and into another one. So again, nice vision control from T1. Draven right now, by the way, is 100 stacks of his passive, so he will obviously be looking to try and cash that out. Last game, as we know, he didn't manage to get that huge cash out. That would have been like 1,200 gold for one kill, which again, that can bring a Draven up to a crazy power spike, So even though this early game, and this is what T1 is so good at, man. EST has gone for more aggressive plays. They've gone for tower dives. T1 is still 1,000 roughly gold ahead right now. And it's, once again, the top laner is 30 farm down. Once again, the AD carry on T1 is 20 gold, like 20 farm up. So even though Draven is 1 kill, 1 assist. Oh! Got caught sleeping. That was an Ari with ultimate, with flash. Oh, God. Yeah, tower dive now coming in top lane. So now the plays are happening. Gets him away from tower, into the stun, and into a Viego ult. Free kill. And a dead Aatrox. Draven ult coming down. Oh, gets the kill. That was a mistake by Viego. He had flash available as well. He may have been dead anyway, and he may have just accepted the death. But if I had a choice of who to die to, I'd give it to the Ahri, not the Draven, because the Draven gets a big shutdown. So yeah, Viego had flash available. He could have flashed the Draven ult, or he could have just stayed hugged left. Oh. Okay, well, this is a much better game for this Draven. So what I'd like to see EST do, by the way, if you're wondering, like, how can they go and win this game? You have to now play, and this is what I'm literally about to say, you have to play aggro with this Draven. There's no if, buts, or maybes. You have to move forward. But now they go for a play thinking that they were in a 2v1, and Rumble comes in, and Draven is now instantly going to die, and now the Ashe is going to die. So the moment... Why would you use barrier if you're the Ashe there, by the way? The moment that, they go aggressive, T1 is expecting it, counters it with numbers. And yeah, some people in Twitch chat, so Skarner is disabled for this tournament. The champion, well, basically, it's one of two things. He's new, it's a new rework, and here, he should have hugged left. Oh, that's a bad death. Hello, Pup. So he's obviously a fairly new rework, but I think everyone knows he was released way too strong. Ooh, nice play. And if they let Skarner be in this tournament, 100% he would have been 100% pickle ban, and that's just pointless. So you may as well just get rid of the champion for the tournament, because then he's basically, in essence, banned without wasting a ban, if that makes sense. So again, EST go for a nice play. They're actually looking to push advantage, which I like to see. Ahri goes for an ultimate. Again, so T1 is trying to use the, hey, get out of our jungle presence. But what EST have to do, and that's what they just did, which is good, they have to go, hey, no, we're going to fight you. Like, you can't just bully us out by just walking here. So it's actually really nice to see EST do that. It's arguably, again, with especially having a Draven pick, they have to win early. Like, to me, there's just no other way of winning. Hopefully we see, you know, EST. Oh, gets a nice Q, flash straight away into an Ash Arrow. The Ash Arrow, if it was a bit quicker, that may have been a kill. K'Sante, though, going for a solo kill. Another solo kill, but the tower. Oh, the tower. Let's go, dude. Again, I like to see the Aatrox, because of all people from last game and this game, this Aatrox has not had fun. You know, 2 lane swaps. His early game, more than anyone's, has been destroyed. It's nice to see him get a nice early kill. So well done to him. Obviously, K'Sante, you could say, misplayed it. He got hit by a lot of towers, but fair play to the Aatrox. Nice to see, you know, he's keeping his head into it, focusing on what he can do, and that's really good. So, again, doesn't have that kind of I'm giving up attitude, because if you just give up, it's simply a loss. He's not giving up. And, you know, Aatrox, for a long time, has been considered one of the strongest top laners in the game. He's very strong. So, you know, never count that champion out. K'Sante, obviously, unless they nerf his numbers like mad, is always going to be mental just because of his kit. He's now decided to lay at my feet. I'll finish streaming after this game, because, again, today is supposed to be a day off, and I'll have a good play session with her. I think maybe what's happened is she was feeling ill this morning, and maybe now she's feeling better. That's my guess. So, item-wise, Faker goes straight for his Seraphs again. And again, would I go Seraph's first item on Orianna mid lane for solo Q? I mean, maybe. But the thing... Oh, he missed that Q. That was a bad miss. And then straight away, that 1 tower hit. And obviously, Aatrox's ultimate heals a bunch. 2, again, K'Sante's now his ultimate, so his squishy. Yeah, that was 3 tower hits. That was quite a misplay. After missing his initial Q, I don't think he should have gone for an absolute all-in, and he did. And that was the kicker. So Faker, they're now putting in side lane. He's going to get a free tower by himself. Ash Arrow comes down. Interesting. Rumble ultimate, and what that ultimate, by the way, is a deterrent. They were looking to... Whoa! Mamma mia. They were looking to 4-man, go for a big play, go for a dive on that tower. The Rumble ultimate completely got rid of it. Just by a support using their ultimate. And that, again, that's hilariously the way that Riot weirdly has balanced the game. That's the power of supports. If you were playing a typical support, you couldn't do that as a Soraka or a Lulu. But if you're playing a non-support, Rumble, you can do a Rumble ultimate and it stops a whole play happening. That is modern... Oh, sorry, my mate. I dropped the cup. That's modern support. It's, again, I think it's a bit silly. Support should not have that power. But, again, they have that power because they're not supports. So Faker now looking for a TP. Instant flash. Ooh, instant flash by Aatrox. A bit too quick for the Orianna. I wouldn't have... I was going to say I wouldn't have continued that play. Because if you continue this play, you're going to end up dead. Yeah, that was a... I get why she did the TP, the Ahri, because she's like, oh, I get the help. And I think what happened there was Ahri was TPing in, and she probably called, you can't leave, I'm dead. So that's why Aatrox kind of came a little bit back in, but that just ends up both of them dead. So what you're seeing now is, even though T1, I would say this has not been as clean of a game, they're still doing good. And they're now going, okay, it's time to take the initiative. And, you know, where EST has been making a lot of these number plays and they've been outnumbering, I think T1 is going to just start putting, like, you know, put the accelerator on and kind of going, right, we'll use numbers now. With hilariously very precise, coordinated play. It's very hard to beat. So this is the play, right? So it was good initially. So right now, Ahri shouldn't have TP'd. So if Ahri didn't TP, Aatrox would have just yeeted away and nothing else would have happened. The fact that the Ahri TP'd made both of them die. Aatrox obviously should have gone like, ah, screw it, you're dead, see you later. And obviously it's worth knowing there that Aatrox also only died because Ahri died, Viego became Ahri, and then used a flash charm to get the Aatrox. So that all happened because the Ahri decided to come in. Faker's now going to go in, so he's sensing blood. Oh, another miss! So it has to be said, I will say, you know, Faker did some good things in game 1, but he is making quite a lot of mistakes for Faker. Big Rumble Ultimate, they are going to get the kill. How much can they get in return? Nothing. Nice play, good Ash Arrow. And they're going to try and continue. Misses a charm. Rumble Ultimate, Rumble Ignite goes down on the Ahri to deter. But yeah, Faker is not playing amazingly clean at the moment, it has to be said. It is day 1 of the tournament. You know, time zones, it won't be as bad for like the Korean players because obviously this is in China. So, you know, it might be a 1 or 2 hour difference for them. I'm not quite sure. Obviously, if you're from America or EU, it's going to be a much bigger time difference. I presume a lot of the teams arrived maybe near a week ago. And a lot of the reason for doing that will be get your sleep schedule good. Because, yeah, if your sleep schedule is not great and you're trying to play an international tournament, the stress level is so high and then you're not sleeping. Not a good combo. Kasante's going to... Oh, I was going to say, if the Aatrox were to walk forward there may have been a fight. Maybe a fight anyway. Lee Sin is on his way. Nice dodge. Very good to see. I'm not really sure. So, again, this is what we spoke about earlier. Every time the EST was going for a play, what T1 constantly did was get something. And you're kind of seeing that in this game. Okay, you're going to try and go for top lane. You might not even get it. Oh, well, the dragon's gone. So you committed 2 people to top lane. You committed the Rift Herald to top lane. You don't even get the tower. And you also lose dragon. So you're just kind of bleeding pressure. And someone just switched up. Why does Faker use no skin? He never uses any skins. Faker is known to never use a skin. He just doesn't like them. And I remember one year in a tournament, he got really annoyed that he picked his champion or something and it defaulted onto a skin or something like that. And yeah, he was really annoyed. He never uses skins. I don't even think, you know, he's won the World Championship, what, 4 times? I don't even think he uses his own skins. Just never uses them. I think the idea for Faker, again, I'm not 100% sure, but I think for him, he's all about you just have to be a good player, nothing else. So you don't need flashy skins. And he's basically just saying to people, hey, you don't need any other stuff. I'm Faker. Look, you don't need skins. You don't need to pay any money. Which is actually kind of an interesting point. Okay, so T1 go for mid lane tower. And this is a big play upcoming for EST. Aatrox teleports in mid. Zeus TP's in. They are going to go for chain CC. But the problem is it's a Mr. Cassante and he just doesn't die. Aatrox, some nice damage there. Flashing coming out. And by the way, all of this is a 5v4. Faker's not here. So the more that you don't win this and you're... Oh, Draven burns both summoners there, flash and heal. But the more that you're committing as numbers, you're sharing XP, you're burning summoners, and in that whole time, Faker got 1 or 2 waves solo. So look at the mid lane farm difference right now. It's a 60-odd farm difference. It's more than 60. That's an insane difference in pro play in a 1-on-1. And that is just because T1 is controlling this so well without giving up resources. You know, if Faker was top lane alone, no teleport at the time, I don't think, and T1 got killed 4 people, it would have been bad that Faker would have been top lane. But that's why T1 didn't commit to a full fight. It was EST that had to make that work. Aatrox going for a play or going for farm. Faker TPing. Very weird to see that. That was bizarre. And he will go down. So this is why so many people, and, you know, a lot of people have different opinions about teleport. It is arguably, apart from Flash, a very most powerful summoner in the game. Hey, Bindi Boom, 66 months tier 1 says, wait, live on Wednesday? Yeah, I'm seeing my viewer number slowly going up. I didn't announce that I was streaming today. I didn't know I was going to be. Obviously, Wednesday is a day off. Little Miss Maya wasn't feeling too well last night, and I didn't want to leave her alone today. So I just decided to stay home. She's actually at my feet sleeping right now, so yeah. EST managed to get some picks here. They have to, I would say, to make this work. Oh, I was going to say disengage and go do Baron. I don't think they can do that now. Yeah, very true. So someone just said, you know, it's weird, Faker missing Ori ults. It's pro versus pro. You know, it's sometimes it's that concept that I've spoken about sometimes when you see misplays in my games. If I'm in Diamond 1, oof, it's Diamond 1 players versus Diamond 1 players, you know. If you put a Diamond 1 player that's playing bad in a gold game, they would stomp. The Diamond 1 player would just take over. It's a similar concept. You can sometimes see misplay when pros are playing versus pros because they're all good. So, again, what I do like, and I've got to give them props, man. The one thing that EST is actively trying to do is that they are going for engages when they should. So I think that is good. And how's it going, Cheese? I think that is good. I think sometimes, dare I say, T1, they're obviously very confident. There's no doubt about that. And they should be confident. It's T1. But the thing with it is I think T1's confidence sometimes is just, it's confidence for the sake of confidence rather than, like, if it makes sense, like, it's not 100% the right time to have that confidence. Like, that was a outnumbered situation. Ari gets a pick, and then T1 stayed around. It's a bit weird. So, yeah, maybe it's a bit like T1 are disrespecting EST, not expecting them to pull the trigger and go for a fight. But they are. So, it's good to see EST doing it. So, Draven is in a much better position than last game. Ash Arrow comes down, but again, it's never realistically good to use an Ash Arrow on Ash support as a deterrent. You want to use it as an aggressive engage tool. That's what it's primarily for. Ori uses ultimate, really whiffs the charm though. How's it going, Pengu? And every time that you're using an Ori ultimate and you don't get it, oh, Ori uses flash. So you can, by the way, see how desperate EST are to try and make something happen. Aatrox is caught by himself. Faker slightly mispositions that Q. If he positioned it a little bit better, that could have been maybe an ultimate opening. And once again, okay, the play is in mid lane. It's all happening. Where's Viego? He's on Dragon. This is actually about to be... Is that Dragon Soul? Yeah, that's Dragon Soul. So 23-minute Dragon Soul from T1. They got every dragon, and they basically got nearer them, you know, most of them on spawn. So that is Mountain Dragon Soul already for T1, which it has to be said... Well, that's really bad, obviously, for EST. That's especially bad for, like, an Ashe support, where she's supposed to do, like, annoying poke. It kind of negates it when you've got a Mountain Soul. All right, EST are going for it, seeing what they can do. Charmed, CC'd. Faker is yet to be dead. With Seraphs, with his E-shield, doesn't die. When you go for a play that big, and you get a return kill on the Ahri, into a Charm, into a Viego ultimate, into a double kill, becoming the Draven, who is actually quite strong, into a triple kill. Now Aatrox dies, and the only one left is Lee Sin. And the Charm hits into the death, and that is an ace. Oh. Again, Viego, not the most balanced champion in some regards when it comes to his kit. I've said that for a very long time. But in essence, why EST got kind of walked over that fight, they committed so much to kill Faker, and they didn't even kill him. Sometimes, again, the moral, the mental side, you're going for this play, you're going to try and get this kill. Oh my god, he didn't even die. You're not going to play the fight well when the target you tried to pick... Oh, another missed Faker ult. When the target you go to pick doesn't die, it instantly makes you go, well, we're losing this fight. Or if they... Okay, EST have to ace them. EST have to try and ace and go Dragon. Okay, nice. They have to get it. Faker doesn't have flash. We got an Ashe W, gets the slow onto a tier 3 tower. Ahri doesn't have ult, but the Ashe slows. But Faker stays alive. They have to go Baron. They have to go Baron. If I was Faker, I'd potentially even stay bot lane right now. Go on, Baron! Stop doing farm! No, you have to go Baron right now. Their base is open right now. There's 4 dead. Faker doesn't have, like, flash or TP. This is where you have to do Baron. It gives you at least super minions coming out of your base that is, like, negating some... not super minions, buffed minions from Baron buff. It gives you some pressure to kind of go out of your base. Obviously, when a super minion wave is going in, it's just constant pressure in. So, again, I think without doing that Baron... I think it's going to be game within the next 3 minutes. So again, good for EST to go for it. Well, I think with Faker missing the ultimate, that was obviously an opening for them for sure. But yeah, a win Fang. So I would say T1 in this series has not played perfect. Oh, they do. T1 just did Baron. And that, by the way, can happen because the enemy team have no pressure because there's super minions constantly going into their base. I have no idea why EST didn't do it. You're losing the game anyway. 4 of the enemy team are dead. Go for the Baron. Like, just do it. Oh, I don't understand why they didn't go for it. All right, so now... Oh! I heard a flash. I don't know who flashed. Ari flashed, apparently. They're killing Ari in the base. Aatrox is fighting. Orianna Faker using a kill. Gets the Draven. Level 17, by the way. One thing that I am very aware that Faker is always, by the way, liked is XP. Sometimes, and I will definitely say it's something that I don't do well, is a lot of stats are just hidden in levels. You get free stats just from leveling up. You don't have to get gold. You don't have to buy items. You just get stats from leveling up. So if you're level 17 and your opponent mid is level 14, you're so much by default stronger. Just with stats alone, items alone. But there we go. That is our first MSI series covered. T1 wins the series 2-0. Bit of a stomp. But at the same time, there were openings of T1. They didn't play perfectly. But I think this does send a message a bit to the rest of everybody, kind of going, hey, you know, expect us to pick more mid to late game orientated stuff. Expect us to basically do lane swaps. So yeah, that is going to be it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. This game 2 would probably be on Huzzy Extra if I had to guess. But yeah, hopefully you're enjoying. Again, let me know in the comments, especially if there's any specific matches you want me to watch. I'm going to probably keep an eye, just so people know, on T1, Fnatic, G2, and maybe like FlyQuest. I'm one of the NA teams, I think. Maybe Genji, I don't know. But anyway, that's going to be it. Like, comment, subscribe. I will, by the way, be streaming for the live audience tomorrow morning. So I am actually planning on starting the stream at 9 AM for the Fnatic games. So yeah, you should, if you're watching this on YouTube, get some Fnatic games soon. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next time. Peace.